Good evening, folks. Here is what we are having for dinner tonight. It's going to be some barbecue baked chicken, some baked potatoes made in the Instant Pot, and a can of vegetables, which is going to be green beans. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to show you the ingredients. Alright, our ingredients are a can of French style green beans, some margarine, 8 chicken drumstick legs, and 4 potatoes that we're going to bake. We got some garlic powder, some salt and pepper, and some original barbecue sauce. Okay, so now we're going to get started cooking. Okay, we're going to use this Instant Pot to make our baked potatoes, and I couldn't find my trivet, so I have this old kind of steamer basket, so we're going to make use of that in our Instant Pot. I don't know what I've done with the trivet since we moved, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere, so I will find it, but this will work just fine. Okay, so I've got that in the bottom of this Instant Pot. Now I'm going to take our potatoes and I'm going to go ahead and poke a bunch of holes in these. Okay, I've washed them and I've got to cut out some of the strange spots on them, but I've washed them, so I'm going to take care of that as well, and we'll be right back. Okay, Amaya is going to demonstrate how we poke the holes in the potatoes. And you just do that all the way around the potato. Alright, and then after you've made your whole round around the potato, poking it full of holes, then you're going to put it in the Instant Pot. Okay, and if you want to use a knife, you can use a knife as well. Okay, and you're just going to poke it full of holes. Just be very careful you don't actually hit your fingers. Okay, so anyway, you'll have to put a few more holes in it if you're using a knife. Okay? Okay, all of our potatoes have been poked full of holes. So now we're going to add 1 cup of water. Okay, and then we're going to cover it with a lid. Okay, we're just going to cover it like that. And then we are going to pressure cook for 14 minutes. Okay, and then we're going to press start. Okay, now there it goes. Okay, Amaya is going to demonstrate how we're going to season our chicken. Good job, good job. Now we've already added a little bit of garlic powder, so we don't have to. Oh, that one's a little much. Okay, be gentle on that salt, okay, honey? Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to flip them over. Okay, we have flipped them over. Now she's going to put some garlic powder. That's good. Okay. Alright. Good job. Okay. Gentle. Good girl. Okay. Ooh. Did you know much on that one? Okay, now some salt. Gentle on the salt. Okay, that's good. Good. Okay. Now we're going to put them in the oven at 375 and bake them for 15 minutes. You did a good job, Maya.
Yay, I did a good job on that one.
Yeah. Okay, our Instant Pot has just finished, so we're going to let it naturally release now. Okay, I have put the chicken in the oven, and we are going to cook it for 15 minutes, okay, at 375, and then we'll be back. Okay, these chickens have cooked for 15 minutes, so the skin has toughened up a little bit, which is good. Okay, now we're going to brush the chickens with a coating of this barbecue sauce, okay? And this is all I'm going to do to the rest of them. So I'm going to do one side, then I'm going to flip them over and do the other side. And we're going to cook them for 15 more minutes. And we'll put another coating on them. So we'll be back. Okay, here's what they look like with that first layer of barbecue sauce coating on them. Okay, so I'm going to put them back in the oven at 375 for another 15 minutes. Okay, there's our chickens in that oven for the next round of 15 minutes of cooking. Okay. Okay, I've just taken those chickens out of the oven, and this is what they look like after their second round of baking. So we're going to go ahead and add another coating of the barbecue sauce and put them back in the oven again at 375 for another 15 minutes. And here is what they look like after I added the next layer of barbecue sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and get this back in the oven. Spread that out a little bit. Okay, that's good. And we have used all of our barbecue sauce. So anyway, we're going to get baking again. We'll be back. Okay, here is what our potatoes look like. Can you see them? They're perfectly fork tender. Alright, our chicken has just come out of the oven, and here is the final product. What do you think? Looks good, doesn't it? Alright, the last part of our meal preparation tonight is going to be these green beans, and I've added some margarine, some salt, and pepper, and we're going to just heat them up. Okay, here it is, all served up. This is my husband's dinner. Doesn't that look yummy? All right, y'all have a good night, and we're going to get ready to eat.